All right, so that's what's happening right there. Dambwa being represented by some an up-and-coming artist, okay, trying to do some different, something awesome, and something that we really need to promote. And like we always say on this show, The Lounge, we always get to promote local because local is laka. And we believe that if we get to promote our own, if we get to promote one another, that's the only way that our entertainment industry is going to grow bigger and better. Because when we come together and unite and say, you know what, let's make the Zambian entertainment industry go places and go far, that's the only way that we're gonna make it happen, and that's the only way that it's gonna grow big and make sure that we reach to the diaspora and many people who appreciate our very own. And like we always say, like we always do it, we don't only talk about Lusaka, or neither do we only talk about music and anything, but we also talk about movies. We talk about anything which is local entertainment. Hence the reason why we talk about book launching, we talk about poetry, we talk about different talents being represented in different ways and in different formats. So moving on, we've been talking about awards. We just last week we were talking about Roberto scooping the High People Award, and then we also have our very own awards, which is the Kwacha Music Award. This time around, is it the Ngoma Awards? They're coming back, and then something big, something different. Just last week, or should it be yesterday, some online award for Mufulira musicians or entertainers ended yesterday. People were voting online, this and the likes, but this time around we've got something different. It's awards. A radio station, a renowned radio station, coming up with awards in a very different way, and this is what we are here to talk about and probably find out how different these are from any of these other awards, because we believe that Sun FM has got awards, Common Radio has got awards, and this time around it's Pan-African Radio. And to represent Pan, we have Lukonche. Yeah, that's how D Black is calling her, but we'd rather call her Coco. Coco, welcome to the lounge.
Thank you. Hi.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm a little nervous. No, I can't fit in this chair.
Come on, these are just cameras.
Yeah, you know, it's different. Everyone keeps saying it's the same thing. You're always on radio, TV, but it's just different.
It's different when you are being interviewed. I know how it is.
Let's use that one. I'm used to being the interviewer that I forget that sometimes it will come back to me. So I'm trying to prepare myself for this one. So let's keep it safe here.
Okay, yeah. No, you're safe. You're safe, but the only safe way we're going to keep it is that you have to tell the people what these awards are for. Okay. But as we go in it, we're gonna go a little bit inside, you know, like try to find out if you're married. Yeah, somebody's interested. But anyway, before that, you are representing Pan-African Radio, and Pan-African has come up with awards. Yes. Let's talk more about these awards. What are they? How did you come up with them? And what makes them different from any other radio station award?
Okay, so we as Pan-African Radio, we decided, you know what, these days, we are looking at how difficult it is for people who are coming up in music, how hard it is for them to get their music on radio, for them to be heard. And we're seeing this type of platform. And so we all came together and we sat down, we're like, why don't we host awards for upcoming artists? Emerging Star Awards is what we're calling it. Okay. So we are inviting any artist, beginners, let me just say this. Okay. Yes.
Wow, I love that word, beginners, not upcoming.
Yeah, you can say upcoming.
No, beginners is better.
Beginners is better for me, because you are starting your music industry. Some people might not even know what is required for you to be in the music industry. So this is what we're doing. We're giving you a chance. It's a platform for you to come up and say, okay, I have this song, let it be heard on radio. And these awards will be presented it's not only restricted to people who are, you know, already done with their music and all that, but no, it's everyone.
It's everyone.
Everyone.
But especially the beginners, the upcomers. Okay,
for that one.
Okay, I want to use beginners. Let me maybe use developing talent.
Developing talent, exactly.
Yeah, okay,
exactly.
So mostly developing talent is what you are looking for in this particular award.
Exactly.
All right, so what makes them different? What makes your award different from any other radio station's awards?
Because every other radio station always has, let's see, for example, they always have categories of already, the artists had already been made. Talk about Song of the Year, talk about, like we already talked, you guys were talking about Roberto and how he's doing good in his music. All those awards are for already established artists. Exactly. But for this one, we're taking those people in particular who are just starting in music, who have that pressure of just even getting a song on radio. Because everyone knows that pressure. You have to know your people, you have to have the right connections. Because these days, let's just be honest, it's all about connections.
Oh yeah.
So we are giving anyone, a new artist, whether male or female, it doesn't matter. We want them to come through, bring their music, and we, not as the people, we are giving everyone a chance to vote. It's not going to be only us, the presenters, everyone, no, everyone at work, but it will be the people, you see? And you're giving everyone that platform to say, okay, have this, you are going to bring your music, but we'll let the general decide. Let the public decide.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That is awesome. I've got an urgent question within me, but let me leave it.
No, you can ask any question.
No. Let me leave it. I'll ask somebody, and I know you won't answer it. So, moving forward, let's say I'm an upcoming artist, I'm a developing artist, and then I hear you talking about these awards, these are for me, I need to submit. How does somebody submit? Okay,
what you can do, you have to submit your song, and what we need to understand and what you need to know, first of all, we need to have rules on how you're supposed to conduct yourself in certain things. So one, it's supposed to be of clean content. It could be any genre. Hip-hop, yes, but my most specific rule, it's supposed to be of clean content. Please let it be of clean content. This is something I'm talking about specifically. Clean content, it could be of any genre, and if you want to submit it, you're supposed to submit it physically at our offices, and our offices are in Cairo Road opposite Zanaco headquarters.
Okay, so the artist has to come there physically. Could be able to by WhatsApp or by email?
No, we want to be as professional as we can. Because, I know everyone, how everything is moving. Yes, WhatsApp, just send me a song, email. But we want to even see the artist behind the song. If it's any good for, we just want to see, and we have to interact, and we get to know each other, Okay, and then is there any contribution that these people that are entering in these awards are supposed to make? Yes, there is a small contribution, yes, and once you come through, that's when we'll get to talk about it, how much you can contribute or what you can do to actually get your song right on the radio.
Okay, so as much as these awards are for upcoming artists or upcoming talent, of course, these awards must be categorized in some way. So do we have categories? Is there a best upcoming?
Yes, we actually have 4 categories. We have Blast of the Year.
Blast of the Year.
Blast of the Year. You know that song after everyone has submitted, but there's just that one song. Like, this time we don't even know, but it's going to come up, I know. We have Collaboration of the Year. Yes, the best collabo. Collabo with.
So now, okay.
With someone.
Before you move from the collabo part, even if I collabo with an already established artist, I still qualify to enter into this award.
And thank you for bringing that up. I forgot to mention one thing. Your song has to be from a recognized studio or producer, or even just from a recognized studio, like I said.
So if I'm a Shabini wala?
I thank you for that statement. Not really Mashabin. Anyone can just go in their bedroom. Nabola nakashani tupin. Yeah, but no. This is why we want a recognized studio. For example, you say your music has been produced by DJ Mzengaman. You do something with Kekero. That's when you even know. Okay, something has this originality. This content is in it. So this is why we are really, really being specific on that one.
Okay.
Yes, we just don't want anything. Because let's just remember, these awards are not going to be, yes, they'll be held in Lusaka, but they're not only going to be broadcasted in Lusaka.
Okay.
So we want to be as professional as I said, and we want this to be really, really good.
Okay, you can continue with the categories.
Yes, and we have Composer of the Year.
Okay.
Among us, the same upcoming artists. Yes, and we also have Vocalist of the Year.
I
So
think
these are the 4 categories. We have Vocalist, Composer, Collaboration, and we have Blast of the Year.
I think I'll enter into Blast of the Year.
The goodness...
PMC, get ready. We are doing a collabo song, but we'll enter into Blast of the Year.
The goodness is that these 4 categories, you can enter, if you've got 4 songs, in each category, you can put your song in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
You can. So if you've got 6 songs, you want to put them in one category, that's up to you. Yeah.
I've got 6 songs. I put all the 6 in Blast
Vocalist.
of the Year.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is deep. This is
is.
serious. It's getting interesting. So there is no limitation of the number of songs that you can put up for nomination, for submission.
The limitation comes in on the fact that they're in categories and they're only 4. So I think you just pick amongst your 11 and you put them in, yes, you put them in the same categories that I just mentioned. Yes, you put them in there and make sure, if you want, they could be the best. It's up to you.
All right, so this is only the submission phase. People are submitting. When is the nomination going to happen? The
nomination will be actually, okay, slated for these is going to be November. Okay. So we are closing end of October, where you can't bring in your submissions, you can't do anything. Okay. So around that period, we'll give people time for them to vote, because these songs will be aired on radio, like I said, and then people will be voting from there. And after they vote, they vote. When we close, just after that, that's where we'll get everything. We'll tally the votes from there.
All right, and then somebody is asking to say, are these awards only for Lusaka-based artists?
No, they're not. Okay. Anyone, whether you're in Lusaka, you're in Livingston, you're in Dola, anywhere you can bring, just say
So even if you have to travel from Lungumukuta to Lusaka and submit in person.
Or maybe you've got someone in Lusaka, you can use that person.
Okay.
Yes, they can come through, but okay, I'm just saying this on my part, but some identification would really be helpful.
Okay, yes. All right, so this is awesome. I think this is where now I can ask my aging question, since you dared me to ask you.
Ask me whatever question you want.
These awards are for the up-and-coming artists. And then we also have a certain company which is doing almost, or let me say, the same awards for the up-and-coming artists, which is the TMB Awards. Isn't there a similarity in these 2 awards, or maybe how best can you partner with these people so that maybe you just come up with one big thing, both TMB and Pan-African?
On the partnership part, all I can say is we'll look into that. But this one is something that we're doing on our own. We want to also branch out. We want people to know this is what we're doing for artists. This is what we are giving that platform. Because looking at the people that they're bringing in, even to perform, to have their awards. But us, we're just saying it's just about you as yourself, an individual who's branching in to this industry. Okay,
they will also argue that they are doing the same. But for the sake of moving on, what is a time frame for submitting in, let's say, in a day? From what time to what time can somebody come through to come and submit their song?
You know how it is at a radio station. We never close. So
okay, so at any time, at any point.
At any time, you can come. But what I'm going to specifically, let's just say business hours. You can start from 8 hours to 17 hours. You can bring, and you can come through.
All right. Any last words that you feel you've left out and you would love the people there to know?
Yes, I just want to encourage any artist out there, if they have their music and if they want to come through, this is the opportunity. They can come through, bring their music, we'll listen to it, and we'll put it out there for you. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, and listen to Pan-African Radio every day.
So, but okay, lastly, I know I said that was last, but so you mean you are not looking for any partners to partner with you, or maybe sponsor this?
We are doing that.
Okay.
Yes.
And how can they reach you people?
They can come through to Pan-African Radio, like I said, in Cairo Road, opposite Zanaco headquarters. Yes, and if that's not enough, you can, again, I'm going to make it specific. Again, just come through to our station. Physically, it's really, really important.
Physical is important than the digital world. That's what Coco is trying to lay out to you. So come physically. Ukatuma pa WhatsApp usinangene mvako hivyo. PMC, we're doing a song, so it should be from a recognized studio and producer. Well, Coco, thank you for coming through. We hope to see more of you. I know I'll ask you if you are married next time, not this time around, because there are so many eyes that are on you. All right, you've heard it first right here on the Lounge Prime TV. Pan-African Radio has got awards mostly for the up-and-coming artists, and if you are in Livingstone, in Copperbelt, in Mufulira, wherever you are, come through to Lusaka Pan-African Radio and submit your song physically. Tuma pa email, pa WhatsApp, pa Twitter, pa Shani. No, nothing is going to be digitalized. Come through personally. Tufuna analog. Tizi chinjira teka. Not version. So this time around, let's go straight to Bobby East. Bobby East and Neslong, they had a show in Kafue. They were performing at some ground, at some club there, and this is what happened. Let's see Bobby East.